Good morning, we're back at it. It's Monday. Would you like to walk with me today? Do you want to walk with me? She's coming with me today. Oh man, I'm tired. This lighting is not doing any favors for me. My eyeballs are so itchy. Oh my goodness. Today is one of those days for me where, I don't know, I would probably, no, I don't know, I guess I would still go to the gym, but I am heavily feeling the urge to not go. I think it's because I've done, 2 weeks of this so far. So I don't know, I just am pretty tired. I took a nap today, but it was like less than 20 minutes. I guess I'll fold these while I'm here. But yeah, I was going to also say, I was just going to complain. Maybe y'all don't want to hear me, but today's Monday, obviously, and it's just, work is too much. It's too much. 8 hours a day is too much. Your brain is not supposed to be on like that. It's just not. And after a few hours, like, I am done. Obviously I have to keep working, but it's like a whole dreadful 4 hours, like up until lunch I'm all right. After that it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, that should be it. Today's just, I sit there and I think, how am I going to do this for however many more years? Like, how do people do this? It's not my work ethic. Like, my work ethic is fine. I create content every single week for how many years? For both of these, like, I get content out. I do all this work. I write my blog posts. I have coaching clients. Like, my work ethic is not the problem. It's just the type of work and how long of that. Like, I also don't want to be doing 8 hours of YouTube work. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. It's way too long every single day, Like, I don't know. Y'all are probably so sick of me, but also I know a lot of y'all relate to that. And that's it. Good morning. Yo. Help. Guys, every single morning I wake up before 6. Like, I don't know how long before 6, but today I know I was up for some time and then I just like try to sleep, but something in my brain was like thinking my alarm disconnected or something. So I checked my phone and it was 5:59. Dida, come here. And it was 5:59. So my alarm goes off at 6. So my knees hurt today. I'm not gonna walk with Dida. I'm just gonna walk her, feed her, then I'll go on my own. Filling this up at night is so important if you want to do this, in my opinion. Something's not right, y'all. I fed Dida, put her up, and I went to the stairs. And when I was outside walking Dida, there was like a strange man walking around. I've never seen him before. He looked like he was in like decent clothes. I don't think he was homeless. I don't know, maybe he was. Yeah, I swear he like kept looking at us. Luckily I had Dida, so like you can tell she immediately gets alert, and she's a scary looking dog, so like that's good. And also it gives me an excuse to like walk away from somebody, which I don't need an excuse, but at the same time, when you feel scared around somebody, you do want to go like the different direction or whatever. But because I had Dida, it makes it easier. And then I saw him like circle, kind of come by where I came out of the back door. And when I got into, just now when I went to the stairs, like that was, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, when I got to the stairs, I could hear something like as if somebody was in the staircase. Nobody's ever in the staircase. And it just sounded, it was weird sounding. And then I heard somebody, I was standing there for a minute, and then I heard somebody starting to step. I couldn't tell if they were coming up or down. And like I brought this with me. Usually I've just been bringing my pepper spray, but I felt like I needed to bring this. I feel really anxious right now. All right, I'm gonna go the other way, I guess. It's decently bright outside now. I'm back. I've made it safe. But it was probably the second most on edge walk I've ever been on. I've explained before. It was like last year this time, maybe. No, before that. But Dida, quit. I have been followed before by a car, and I told that story before. I'm not going to repeat it. Stop, Dida. Out. So she's licking the floor. I hate when she does that. Yeah, so I have been followed before. That deterred me from walking for some time, but I was like, no, I'm not going to let somebody stop me. I want to live my life. Like, obviously, I should be able to walk in a neighborhood. Using this protein, by the way. I haven't been showing these. Maple waffle. But anyways, as I said, this morning there was that guy. He definitely looked sketchy, like, up to no good, in my opinion. Just how he was carrying himself, and I don't know. I don't know if he's, I don't know. But okay, so I went the other way. Instead of going down the stairs, I went down the hall and went to like the side entrance, basically, or like main entrance. I don't know. There's several entrances. It's not the main one, but a different one, instead of going down those stairs, because somebody was in there. And then I continued to walk. There were people outside at this time. It was like more bright. Then I was walking, and this dude's in the fucking neighborhood. This dude came to the fucking neighborhood. And I was walking one street, he was coming up another. So like, if I had turned around any later, or if I had, if any like pause in my walk or something, I would have crossed paths with him more than I would like to. So I saw him down the way. He saw me. I just stared. And he kind of like does this like head turn. And I'm like, shit. I could see somebody in front of me, but they were probably like 200 feet ahead of me. I immediately called Sebastian. He doesn't answer, so that's fucking nice. He still hasn't called me back. And I just have I keep my thing on, my little stun gun. I keep checking behind me. I literally type in 911 on my phone. Like, I'm not fucking with this. I was so on edge. That was, like, what? How did you end up here, you know? And I know he's not just going on a stroll, because people who walk, like myself and all the other neighbors that I ran into, are walking, you know, like this, in a same old path. He was in, like, the middle of the street, like, no, sketchy. You're not walking to walk, in my opinion. Luckily, I never saw him behind me, so I'm just being paranoid, but I don't care. You never frickin' know. And I just held my phone the whole time. Was grateful that there were a lot more people out. So, yeah. And I made it back, and I haven't seen him. Nobody was in the stairs when I got back. So that's my story for you. I understand that maybe I'm being paranoid or really cautious or something, but people are psycho these days, y'all. People will do anything. So I'm not about to test that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be prepared. I'm aware of my surroundings, and I did not feel comfortable by this dude. Like, I pass many people on a daily basis, and they don't make me feel that way. But if you're walking around sketchy like that and staring at me, we have a problem. Anytime I wear this sports bra, I feel amazing. I love it so much. The Gymshark Bandeau bras, so beautiful. You can see my abs coming in. 75 hard is working. Okay, I just put Dida up, so let me go fast because I feel bad. Here's my outfit as a whole. Shoes will be linked down below. I don't think I showed these in my other vlogs, have I? I don't know, but ever since I got Dida, like, wearing shoes around the house is out the door. Like, I don't care anymore. But, yeah, these cutesies, they're Nike Air Max Bolts. I'll link them down below. I still have quite a bit to do today, so I still need to edit and all that. Obviously, I'm going down to the gym right now, so I'm going to make this kind of quick. But I just got off the phone with Dida's a potential adopter, and she's like, what? You're gonna get adopted? I don't know. This guy was amazing. So friendly. He's familiar with like the bully breeds and like everything I was telling him. He was just so excited, and I was like, are you fine with drool? Because Dida drools. And he was like, oh God, yes. And I'm like, yes. He was saying how his dogs would shake their head and it would go like up to the ceiling of spit. And he was like, that's why I have leather couches. So I'm like, yes, as long as I was telling him all of her problems, and he was like, yes, and we're gonna work on this. And he already downloaded photos of her, all of them that are posted up. He downloaded, and then my arm hurts. He already got her a dog bed, and I mentioned like she probably needs a teeth cleaning and she has an ear infection, all this stuff, and he was like, yep, we'll get that taken care of. We'll get her teeth taken care of. So I'm just really hopeful. He's meeting her tomorrow after 5. So within 24 hours, we'll see if this is going to be a good fit. I get extremely anxious. Like if you see my face is red, it's because I get, like the conversation is completely fine, but I just get anxious talking about her because I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody else because of her. She's never bit anybody that while she's been with me whatsoever. But I'm scared for her, you know, and I want her to be safe, and I want people who are around her to be safe. And she is a big dog. She's a bully. She's a pit bull. Like, you have to be careful with them. And she's definitely like the biggest love bug, but there's things you got to be careful with her about, you know. Anyways, it's already 6:30, so I need to go down to the gym and then edit. What's the weather like today?
It's 74 and partly cloudy. Today, there'll be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 87 and a low of 70.
Wakey. Whoa. Today you might be meeting people. You want to meet some friends? She smells good. Ew, not your breath. Not your breath, girl. Ugh. I'm pretty tired today, but I'm okay. It's more so like I just want to be lazy. Oh, I know what I want to say. So one thing that I've noticed I do at night is I go through a mental checklist. I literally, before I shut my light off at night to go to sleep, or like before I start reading, I'm like, okay, like it's pretty obvious that I did my 2 workouts, you know, but then I'm like, I finished my gallon, I took my photo, I read the book, like I make sure I checked everything off, because I'm not about to, Dida, that was slobbery, because I'm not about to fail 75 hard for a stupid reason, like I didn't take my progress photo or something, or read. So I notice I have been doing that every night. I do have the little printable that I fill in, but honestly I end up filling it in the morning. So, okay, you wanna go outside? We're not gonna walk with you, but I'll take you potty, and then you'll get breakfast. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Y'all, Dida. Okay, let me sit. I need to hurry because it's late and I need to go to the gym. Dida met somebody today. 2 people. Her potential adopters. I get so anxious for this, but I spoke to him yesterday and he wanted to come meet her like yesterday, but obviously it was like too late and stuff. So they came today. Him and his partner, It's a gay older couple, like maybe 50-ish. Dida was so bad, so bad. I brought them into my apartment. She immediately just was barking, would not stop. Like, I'm gonna get a freaking complaint, and you know, she was barking so much, and like, she wouldn't listen to me. She was fine for some of the time, and I could tell like it was all fear-based. That's all of her, any of her like quote-unquote aggression, any of her barking or lunging is fear-based. So she was scared, and I don't know, like, because I've only had her meet people in my apartment. She's only met my sister and my mom, like, that have actually touched her at, you know, like, while I've had her and in my space, you know what I'm saying? So it scares me. I was definitely very tense and probably making it worse. So yeah, she was sitting in her crate the whole time. I'm not gonna let her out while she's like that, of course, but we were trying to like get them to give her treats and stuff, and they were very calm, very patient, and she just was not having it. So I was like, okay, let's go. You guys sit on the bench. Let her come to you. They were so amazing, so patient, so understanding. And I was like, you know, this looks really bad. Are you okay with this? Like, are you still interested in her? And he was like, oh yeah. So, amazing people. He had a tattoo of his dog. He had a tattoo for his late husband. And I'm not going to tell his story because that's his story, but they're adopting her. They're going to adopt her. And when I saw her, I gave the leash to them, and also like when I let her go up to them with treats and stuff, I started tearing up because like I never thought I would see the day. And I know that sounds dramatic, but like I really have felt so much fear around this, and I literally get so anxious that I feel sick and I lose sleep, and yeah, so I just don't want her to hurt anybody, and I don't want anybody to think of her a certain way because she's such an amazing dog. She just needs time, and we don't know her past and like what he's thinking. He's had a lot of experience with training dogs and stuff, which is amazing because that's what she needs, but he thinks that she was like told to bark at people, which could make sense because yeah, anytime somebody passes, like she wants to bark, or like if you get above her, she wants to bark. So not with me because she trusts me and Sebastian and stuff, but if she sees a stranger, or if anybody stands up and is over her that she doesn't know well enough, she will bark at you and lunge at you. They live far away. They live in Jasper County, which is an hour and 15 about his house. That's where their house is. I put in his address. It's about an hour 15. I have a client call tomorrow at 5, so it's gonna be after that I'll need to leave. So it's gonna be a late night. I'm probably gonna block my time tomorrow for work so I can get my workout in, because yeah, I'm about to go down to the gym. It's 8 o'clock because I'm doing 75 hard, and see, shit like this is when I would typically just skip the gym today, but I'm doing 75 hard and we're not about to let that happen. So she's getting adopted. I'm gonna cry so freaking hard, but I'm so excited. Like, they were beautiful people. Oh, let me show you. Look what he made. Live, Love, Rescue. So he owns like a Tumblr business. It's so freaking cute. And it says Barkville Dog Rescue. This is what Dida is being, that's her rescue right now. Be cool, adopt. Like, this is their logo. Are you freaking kidding me? And it says hot or cold. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday. Well, I'm pretty tired. I don't feel tired yet because I have like adrenaline still, I guess. Sorry, Dida's eating. She has a slow feeder. I just got it actually, and it's larger, and it takes her way longer to eat food, and it's like kind of difficult for her. But last night I did not sleep well. I woke up at 2 thinking it was 6 already because I was like, what? That's usually how I wake up. Like, I always wake up before my alarm, you know? So I was like, oh, it's gotta be 6. I checked the clock, it's 2:08. I couldn't sleep because I was anxious. I'm anxious, still anxious about today. Primarily because I have to drive her for an hour and a half. And then I was like, will this crate even fit in my car? Like, I don't know if it will. Through the door? I don't know. So I had all these thoughts, and I'm like, what if it doesn't fit? I'll just have to have her in the back, and I've never driven with her by myself. It's a long drive. Yeah, so We just gotta get through this next, what, like 20, not even, 16 hours. The other thing is I need to block time on my calendar so I can work out, because I'm not going to be able to work out. Well, I could, but it's going to be like 9 p.m. probably by the time I get back. And I really would prefer not to work out at 9 p.m. So I'm cool with blocking time on my calendar, going at lunchtime-ish. This is some last footage of Dida. Get it, Dida. Get it, mama. There's more, I see one. So back in, I don't know when it was, whenever I bought these books, I think it was this year, I had purchased The Fifth Agreement and The Mastery of Self by the same author. I've read the Four Agreements before, and then I reread it for 75 hard. And like, I am so tired today. I don't know how I'm gonna get through today, oh my god. But I don't think I like these books. Like, I remember when I first read the Four Agreements and I really liked it. I don't know that there's some things that are interesting, because he was like, they were talking about sitting in a movie theater, just like you go into a movie theater and there's nobody in there except for you, but you're also in there. There's like somebody already in there, but that person is you. So then you sit behind you, and you see things, like you see your family, your friends, your perspective of everything. But then you go to a different movie theater, and there's like your mom sitting in that movie theater already. So you go to sit behind her and watch this movie, and she sees a different perspective of the same people. And so she could see me in the movie. She could see my sister in the movie, or like my dad and stuff, and she sees it differently. So I even look differently to her than I look to myself. And then you go to another movie theater and same thing. So it's like the perspective of it. The other thing I like about it is it talks about how everything is perfect. Like, everybody is perfect, because it's all just lies. Like, even if you have a disability or you're not normal, whatever the case may be, like, everything about us is perfect because we are perfect beings, which I thought was interesting. They obviously put it into better, more beautiful sounding words, but I think a lot of this is just a bit much. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it feels that way. And yeah, I don't feel so connected to it. Especially like the first time I read the Four Agreements, I felt really connected to it, and like I really enjoyed it. But reading it again, I didn't feel that connection. And same with this. Like, this one also says a practical guide to self-mastery. And I remember I had started reading The Mastery of Self. I got maybe halfway through it a few months ago, and I just didn't like it. I never finished it. So I'm not sure what it is or why I don't like sit well with these. I think it's just going overboard. Like, it's very repetitive, or it's just a little too unnecessarily deep, in my opinion. It's kind of like The Power of Now. I actually did not like that book, because it was literally, the whole concept is about living in the moment, right? And it's long. It's a long book, like, for basically to say all of that. And I didn't like it. Like, it was just way too much for no reason. And it almost made me feel guilty for not being able to always live in the now, or feel like I was living in the present. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that book. And it's like a really popular one. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower. So tired. It's tea time. It's 8:40. The other day, I think it was Sunday actually, so it may have been in my last vlog, and I never explained it, but because I was on the phone with Sebastian, but I got stung by a wasp, and I didn't explain what happened. So I was walking outside, and you know, just normal walking, but a wasp was chilling here on my shirt. I was wearing a tank top, and obviously I didn't know that it was chilling there, because I wouldn't let it chill there. But then I guess I put my arm down a little bit tighter, and all of a sudden I felt like a sharp burning pain, and I looked down and there's a wasp, and I literally screamed and hit it off. Usually I don't scream, but like when they're on me like that and I just got stung by it, yeah. So I low-key like was a little nervous because I've never been stung by a wasp, or the only thing I've been stung by when I was a child was like a carpenter bee, and I didn't have a reaction, but like I've never been stung by a yellow jacket or honeybee or wasp, so I wasn't sure if I was allergic or if I should be afraid. I was on my way back home at this point on my walk. Luckily nothing happened, but now there's just this mark. It actually got worse. So it's the day after, it was basically just like a little red dot, a little bit smaller than this, but now it looks a little bit bigger. It doesn't hurt or anything. There's just like a little lump. Kind of like a weird shape, but like after I got stung, it just kind of like swelled up a little. It looked like a mosquito bite, but more of like an outline on it, if that makes sense. It was more raised and had more of an outline. And then it stung for like probably only 10 minutes, and that's the last of the pain I felt. I came home and used an alcohol pad on it. Obviously I took a shower. Now this is what it's looking like a few days later. Doesn't hurt at all. It's just kind of ugly looking. Yeah, very grateful I'm not allergic. I also don't think it stung me to its full ability, you know? Or at least I wouldn't imagine so. It'd probably be a little bit worse, right? I don't know. It was still chilling on me, so it wasn't like in attack mode. At least that's what I assume. But yep, that's what happened. I'm gonna go to my desk now. I'm actually, before I log on to work, I'm gonna type up, I had a new clients on Monday. It was a couple, and I'm gonna type up their like overview, because typically I like to get that out within a couple of days, but because of just everything going on, I was a lot busier and didn't get around to that. So I have a few minutes to at least get that started and hopefully get it to them this morning as well. So I'm gonna go work on that. Hey y'all, it's 11:30. I blocked my calendar 11:30 to 1 to go to the gym. So that's what we're gonna go do. Go to the gym. I just need 45 minutes to do my 75 hard, and then I'll eat, shower, get back to work. Okay, this lighting is always so awful. I always have to adjust it and then I forget. I'm about to leave with Dida. The crate doesn't fucking fit in my car. Not open, you know? I can't put her in that. So, she just has to be loose. I am low-key panicking, but we're fine. I'm bringing my GoPro. I brought her crate to my car. That wasn't necessary. They're not taking it. It was just, I thought it would fit in there, but it doesn't. So I just put it in the trunk, fold it up, and now I gotta take her the food. It's hard because I don't have the crate in here anymore, so now she's just loose, so I can't go buy. Well, I did leave her loose when I put the crate in, but I had her food out, like she was eating, but she was still barking, like, where are you going?
You should have taken the bone.
The bone?
Mm-hmm.
Sit, I have it.
You give it to her, maybe she'll like lay down and...
You want it? Here. Good girl. Nope, she doesn't care. Alright. Let's go, Deedles. You have to sit. Here's what things are looking like, y'all. Dida's being good. But this says there's a 20-minute slowdown here. She's being good. Can y'all even see her? I don't want to look back there or talk to her because she'll probably get up. I am pleasantly surprised. I've never driven with her alone. One of us has always sat back there with her. So I was super anxious about this. This is why I wanted the crate. But she's being really, really rough, y'all. I look rough. It's 6:48. I slept in. I'm so tired. This week has been so draining for me. Lots of stress. You know, it's me. It's my fault. Like, I get really anxious. I was anxious for them to meet Dida. I was so anxious to drive her. Luckily, everything was perfectly fine. This is her in their, like, sunroom. And then her in the sunroom. There was a stray cat outside and she found it. But to me, she looks confused, and I feel like she was like looking for me. This was maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes after I left. So I feel like she was probably like, where the fuck is mom? I hope she's okay. Just picked myself up a little coffee from downstairs. My apartment is bougie and has free barista, whatever. I just got a black coffee, but yeah. Alright, I am about to shut down. Let me give some tacos to my coworker, because she's been like, I think I may have mentioned this, but at work we give something called tacos. It's just through Slack. You literally just put the taco emoji and it registers as a little reward, and you can turn in those tacos for things. DoorDash gift card or Uber Eats gift card or something like that. And that's after I just used 40 tacos. So I have like 100 something tacos. Less than 110, 100 something though. And I can use those. I can get like $50 worth of gift cards, but I haven't redeemed it yet. I wish I could get just like a regular restaurant gift card or something, because I don't like to order delivery because the delivery fee is so expensive, and it's just like I'm fine with going to pick up food. But let me give it to Jack as well to work on. I can't say the client's name. Alright, I am now gonna shut this down. Y'all, I've been low-key sad. I miss Dida. And like, I was cutting strawberries earlier, and I was like, who do I give the strawberry to? And just now, I ate my mush, my vanilla. I'm gonna cry. I ate the vanilla flavored mush, and I put peanut butter in it. And with that one, I always let her lick the bottom. Like once I finish it, I let her lick it, because it's just vanilla and peanut butter. So I just like stared at it. He's still been sending me photos. I don't know if I've already showed this one. He's sitting on the little sun porch that they have, and she loves it. It's really cool because that's perfect for her, because she loved sitting on the balcony here, but then it started getting too hot, so we weren't sitting out there, but she loves sitting out there and just watching people. Look at her. She looks like a baby. Looks like a baby. Oh, she's so beautiful. So I'm glad he's sending me all these photos. Like, I'm not sad. I was talking to Sebastian about this last night. Because if I had like a lot more money, I probably would have adopted her, to be honest, because I freaking loved her. She was bad, and like there were things that stressed me out about her. I didn't like the leash problems and stuff, but she was just such a cool dog, and just had so much, she has so much love to give. And yeah, so I was saying to him, like, if I could properly afford another dog right now, then I would, but it's just like, I'm not gonna do that. The other thing is, like, it did really disrupt my life, and I'm grateful that she's with somebody who can work with her. And now I haven't been to Sebastian's house because of Dida. I haven't been to his house since April. So a long time, and it's fine. Like, it's not a huge deal, and like he was fine with it as well. That's why we haven't been seeing each other as often. So now I'll be able to go back to that. And also I would always feel like guilty or kind of like stressed out if I left the house for several hours. because I'm like, I need to take her out. I need to take her out, which is normal when you have a dog, but I just don't want that feeling right now. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that, and that may sound selfish, and that's fine. That's how I felt about it. So it was like, I remember one night we were out kind of late, like almost, it was past 9, and I just felt so bad. I'm like, we went out the whole day. It was just a few hours, but I just was like, oh, I need to get home and walk Dida. She probably has to pee, and she's always been fine. Like, she doesn't have accidents in the house or anything, but I just would feel so guilty to have her in her crate and then come back, go to sleep right away, like she's bored. But I mean, the main reason that I was fostering her was to keep her safe, to clear up one little space for the shelter, for, you know, getting her out of there, and also just to make her life better. So I know she's been happy for the last 3 months, and yesterday when I was saying bye to her, I was like, I'm not abandoning you, and I just wish she could understand that, and I know she'll be okay. It's not even been a day, so I know she'll be okay. He's telling me she's fine and stuff, but I just hope she's, like, what does she think, you know? What is going on in her mind? Is she like, where's that lady? You know, like, is she thinking about me? That makes me so sad. But I will say that my sister and I had a foster that was one of the hardest fosters for at least for me, I think for my sister as well, to give up. I was devastated, like crying. I remember when we were driving to take her to the Petco to get her, to give her to the adopter, I was just crying the whole way. I was pissed. I was like, why are we letting her be adopted? I want to keep her. Her name was Lila. And yeah, so she got adopted by somebody else. Obviously, we got over it. I got over it. And she ended up going to a really great home, like amazing. Got to go to work with her all the time, and she was always outdoors, like going on adventures, and she was such an adventure dog. And then she came maybe like a year later to our house to see us, and she didn't remember us. She was scared of us, actually. I mean, maybe she did remember us, but she was scared and acting all shy. So it was just like, oh, this is so great, because she was very attached to us, but now she barely remembers us. So it does get better. Anyways, I should be like talking about, no, I'm not gonna say that. I know I'm talking about Dida a lot, but this is a big event in my life and her life, so I'm just a little sad about it. So stupid. Y'all, I really miss her. I don't want her. Like, it's just not the same right now without her. And then it's so stupid. I put this shirt on. I don't think you can even see it. But the other day when I was saying bye to her, I was like telling her, we were sitting on the floor and I was crying, of course. And I was telling her, like, you're gonna be okay and I'm not abandoning you. Again, I was saying that, and how she's gonna have an amazing life and be so loved. Yeah, and she was hugging me. So it's kind of sad, because it just, like, she's still alive, which is good, but it's almost like losing an animal, you know? When you... So stupid. I'm fine. I really am fine. I just feel like it's not the same, and I don't want her. Like I'm telling you, I do not want to keep her. I do feel a lot of relief, but I just seeing her face, like, she made me laugh a lot, and I'm still, like, it hasn't even been a full day, you know, so I'm still not used to doing everything without her, so it's kind of just like she isn't here anymore at all, you know, and I know that's not the case. Like, she's okay. She was such a special dog. She was kind of like Haley, you know, Pitbull that we had, and she passed last year in October, but Dida was just like, I can't explain to you how she acted. Like, she just has so much love to give, and I wish everybody could meet her, because she truly was like an amazing dog. It's insane. And it's sad too, because, like, there's dogs that are like her all around the world and the US. Like, we don't deserve dogs, you know? They're fucking awesome, and they're being put to sleep for no reason because people can't fix their dogs. They freaking just surrender them after having them for 5 years. It's just sick. It's so sick. And yeah, I just miss her. I feel kind of bummed about it. I'm fine though, I promise. I need to eat dinner and get my video up. I need to edit a vlog as well, but I think I'm just gonna allow myself to maybe read. I have a lot to do this weekend. I wanna like deep clean the house because it's really cluttered. There's just a mess in here, and film some videos or edit some videos. I'm supposed to get a vlog up today at the latest, but it's not gonna happen. Sorry, y'all. I'll get it up tomorrow or Sunday. So I can't breathe. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's 8 in the morning. I woke up at 7:45. That is the latest I've slept, I think, since having Dida. I'm gonna go for my walk. I feel more rested a little bit, so I feel okay. And today is day 20, so I've got to film for TikTok and Instagram. I'm off to the library. Have I shown you all these pants? I don't know. They were a pair that I got, and I did get them hemmed. So they're the right size now. They're a little wrinkled, but I'm just going to the library. I know it's hot outside, but in the library, it's usually pretty cold. I'm not getting fiction books. I'm gonna hopefully pick up some nonfiction books to read for 75 hard. I really want some like manifestation books, but when I was looking online, it doesn't seem that the library has any. So I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I can find some finance ones, or I don't know. I just haven't been into this book that I've been reading. My hair, by the way. I love how it looks when I take it out of braids, but it needs to be washed. I'll wash it tonight. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Lunchtime now. From the library. Not very good options, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not into nonfiction books these days. But I got Own the Day, Own Your Life by Aubrey Marcus. I got Level Up Your Life by Steve Cam. And like, I don't think I'll be able to read these all, you know, like in a short amount of time or anything. I just got them in case I didn't like one. Your Brain is Always Listening by Dr. Amen, which I've heard good things about him. And then I also got some toothpaste and Mr. Clean erasers because there's like Dida's slobber all on my walls, and just like the baseboards I need to clean of my apartment because I've never like deep scrubbed those. The plan was to do that today, but that just sounds awful. I need a nap. Actually, what I'm gonna do is eat, and also let me show you what I got. I got the Starbucks Dark Roast iced coffee. I've always gotten that, but not recently. And then I got this one, which I'm gonna try right now. Wow, 230 milligrams. It's a lot of caffeine. So this is the one from Le Colombe Coffee. And this is anything that says bright, I usually like because I like a light roast. This is a medium roast, but unsweetened Colombian coffee. I'm gonna try this right now. Do I need to shake it? Good. That's kind of a lot. That was too much, I think. Not bad. Obviously, it would taste much better with creamer. I haven't had creamer in a very long time. Like, I never use that. Haven't bought it since probably, I think 2020. Which is really good for me. The only time I get sweetened drinks is if I go to a coffee shop, but I've already said it, but during 75 hard, I plan on not having any sweetened coffees. Good morning, y'all. Already feeling bummed that tomorrow is work. Like, already? You freaking kidding me? It is 7:48. Let me get this to adjust lighting. All right, it's 7:48 in the morning. I woke up at like 7:30. I stayed up not too late, maybe midnight reading. My book isn't amazing. I'm reading The Night She Disappeared by Lisa Jewell. It is like, you know, a mystery thriller type situation. I do want to know what happens, but I so desperately also want to read my other books, which I think I'll finish pretty quickly. So it's all right. It's still the beginning of August, but honestly, it is already August 7th, and that's sickening. Gonna go on my walk right now. Probably listen to a podcast, or maybe not, because there's probably nothing new that I feel like listening to, but I'll look and I'll come back and show you my day. Alright, I just picked up my groceries, and tell me why. I have this, can y'all see this? Yes, there's a coupon here. There were two here. And I was literally at the exit of my apartment, which takes like a solid minute and a half to get down there because I'm like the farthest apartment. I was there and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot my coupon. Tell me why. I came back, I got my coupon. I go to Sprouts, I go to checkout, I don't even remember to use the coupon. So there's that, but luckily it'll expire in another week. It won't expire until another week. So I can use it next weekend. But that was not cool. Something I was like really, I love these, so they're so good. This one in particular, like don't get the lightly salted one. For some reason that like tastes plasticky to me. This one with black pepper, phenomenal. Tastes like Andy Caps, like a not too spicy version of those Andy Cap hot fries. And then I've never tried these, so I got these. They were 3 for $5, so I was like, let me just get them. I'm trying to avoid too processed of food, and to me this is pretty processed. So I'm just gonna hang on to it in my pantry. I think maybe I'll eat 1 pack this week. I cannot eat all 3, okay? Okay. All the mush you could ask for. Got more of these gold kiwis because they are the greatest. I've cleaned my apartment. I've had laundry going the whole day. It just stopped. I'm not gonna put some in for a bit because I need to film. Today has been so productive. So productive, it's crazy. It is now about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go for my second walk. I don't feel like doing yoga. Just sounds, I don't know, just, I've been cooped up in here all day. Not that that's a bad thing because I got a bunch done, but yeah, I cleaned. Obviously it's not perfect yet, but you know, I vacuumed for quite some time. I'm probably gonna vacuum more because it was like still picking up a ton of dust in Dida's hair. And then I mopped and all that, and I filmed a video, uploaded the video, edited my TikTok. I had also edited one and finished it yesterday. Wrote a blog post, responded to my clients. So I'm gonna go on my second walk. I should have gone to the pool today, but I was just like, let me just finish all this shit. Tonight I'm gonna do my nails. I'm really excited because they're gonna be cute, or at least I'm gonna try to make them cute. I'll show y'all my inspo, and then I'll show you what I end up doing. But my nails are looking pretty strong these days, so I'm happy about that, and I think I can make them look really cute. So, walkie time number 2. Okay, y'all, it's about time for me to get in bed and read. But I need to show you my nails. I'm so proud of them and so excited. So, a movie, and an hour and a half later, I watched Miss Congeniality. Look. They're so cute. I'm proud of myself. So they're all different blues. Well, they're repeats, but yeah, I saw this online. I'll put a picture up of what I saw. The girl had the oval shaped nails. I just can't do that. That's not what I want. And also my nails just aren't long enough for that. They're long, but not long enough for me to round out, and I just don't think it looks good on my hands, or I've never tried that, but this is still so cute. So I took my time, and hopefully this will last for at least 2 weeks, because yeah, I took my sweet ass time. I made sure to cap each of them where you like put the polish on top. I am obsessed. I can link below the colors the set that I use, but I love it. And like, it's gonna look so cute with outfits and just everything. Not that I'm doing anything, but I am gonna end the video here, since I never properly end my videos these days. I need to. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see anything specific. Otherwise, it's gonna just stay how it's been, where I document some of what I've been doing for the bulk of what I've been doing for 75 Hard, and then just my day-to-day life in between all that. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.